Good morning and welcome back to the madness. Oh, it's a very cold morning. You can hear even my car is like, I don't want to work today. It's protesting, mainly because I didn't let it warm up either. Oh, so it is Tuesday. I'm hoping to be able to go live tonight. Yesterday we got home early, so who knows? Maybe today we'll get home early too. You never know. That's the one thing I don't like about this job. I never know what my work day is going to be like, if I'm going to be working till 1 o'clock in the afternoon or till 8 o'clock in the night. It just depends on the people. Because let's face it, this world is a last-minute society now. So no one plans ahead, and they want it now. So you got the people sitting at work, just working along, and it pops in their head, ooh, I need grandma to have flowers now. And they call up and they're like, can you do it in half an hour? It's like, why? What's the rush? Because I want it there now. Okay. But it's for Christmas, but do it now. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how cold it is today. We are at 22 degrees. Yeah. And the sun's not out, so it's not looking promising whatsoever. Tell you one thing, yesterday I'm at work and all I want to do is get home and cross stitch. I was fine all day long. Well, I know what it was. I was watching YouTube and laughing my ass off, so I got a headache. My cheeks started hurting. I was laughing so hard. And I couldn't cross stitch. I was so bummed. And then I fell asleep and I woke up and I missed, I think it was like half an hour, 45 minutes of Laura's live, and I'm like, darn it. And I wake up and John's like, you were sleeping good. I'm like, why didn't you wake me? Laura's live right now. And he's like, oh, I didn't know that. I'm like, well, she is. I can't believe I fell asleep. I was just like out. Would you think that would help my headache? Nope. Woke up and it was twice as strong. I'm like, really? So then I just went in my bedroom, turned off all the lights, and just had my tablet out with Laura. Because it turned into one of those migraines where light sensitive. So, but thank God the light from my tablet didn't. Well, and Laura was out by her pool, so it was darker. So that's probably too why the light didn't bother me. Because she wasn't like she wasn't diamond painting in her craft room where it's really bright, so. But we had fun. Oh boy. So, what else? What else? Becca comes home in 2 days. Yay! And then I have her until, I want to say it's January 2nd that they go back. It's either the 2nd or the 3rd. I can never remember. I'm all froggy. Which I think it's really, it's asinine if you ask me. Because if it is the 2nd, which it probably is the 2nd, that's Thursday, right? I know I gotta look it up. before I misspeak, because, yeah. Oh, not the calculator. We want the calendar. Okay, so the 2nd is Thursday. This doesn't make sense. She probably goes back. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so the 1st is Wednesday. We know she's not going back the 1st. They're still closed. So it would be the 2nd. So then she has Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because there's no classes Friday. Well, she's not taking any classes Friday. And you can't have them come back on Thursday and have classes Thursday, because they have to move all their shit back in, because they take so much shit home. I have to ask her. She probably, if I ask her right now, she'll be like, I don't know. She never looks ahead. She's not a planner. She's definitely not a planner. Which, I have a total type A personality. Everything has to be planned out. It's got to be my way. Let's go, go, go. Run smooth, because we're all organized. And the rest of my family are all, I don't even know what it is. They just, the wind blows, they do this. No planning, no preparing. It's very frustrating. I pull my hair out a lot. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're warm a little. We can put heat on now. What is that noise? Can you guys hear that noise? I bet you it's this truck right here. It's like a really high-pitched whistle. Oh my gosh. The Impossible Whopper. What? Okay. Oh, so what was I saying? So yeah, Becca's coming home. We're hoping we won't be doing it before Christmas, because with my job, it's just too crazy. You can't plan it. So in between Christmas and New Year's, we plan on making cookies together, diamond painting together. Oh, we're gonna do a what is it called? A beaded cross stitch thing together. Because the one that I got is a keychain. Well, we're just gonna cut it in half, and we're both gonna do one half. So, me and Becca like doing that kind of things where we like have the same thing. We work on the same thing, and then she goes off to college and takes hers. I have mine at home. So if I'm feeling lonely, I can just stare at something and think of her. I don't know what I'd do without my baby girl. Oh, we're gonna run that light. Okay, it's not really a running a light, because it was still yellow when we went through it, so. I hate when it happens so fast. Okay, like this one I can stop. That one I couldn't. Yeah, but I'm hoping to cross stitch today. I finished one flower, and now I'm doing the back stitching, because I want to see what it looks like. But I did learn something. I don't like the Walmart patterns. They're full of back stitching and French knots, and it's like, no. You would think at Walmart they would have like easy kits. And I gotta do a ton of half stitches. You know, if someone, I mean, I do have experience. I've never done a French knot. I don't know, I might leave the French knots off. I don't know, I'll try it. If it looks like crap, I won't put it on there. But, it just seems like these kits are very difficult. Like, that's not something that you would at a Walmart. You would find that at like Michael's, where, you know, it would be in the expert part. I don't know if they separate. I haven't been in the cross-stitch aisle in, well, 24 years. Well, more like 25 years. Because the one that I did, it took me about a good 4 months to do. Which I'm still peeved. I can't find it. But John keeps saying, it's probably in the garage. And I'm like, yeah, it's probably in the garage. Because I have, you know, tubs, whatever you want to call them. Bins. I think they're called bins. I have bins in the garage of stuff, you know, that you just don't keep in the house. You know, storage. So, it's probably out there. It better be out there. People are impatient. It just turned and they honk their horn. I hate that. Then I'm hoping all my floss is out there too. I found one box, but of course it was the last box, and there's only like maybe 15 flosses in there. I'm like, of course I would find the one that is, you know, hardly anything in it. Okay, we are at work. Yay. Celebrate. Okay, I will talk to you guys when I get out. Okay, we are back. So, it is 2:43 and I'm off work. Yay! Well, okay, let me rephrase that. They have 17 minutes that they can call me and say, we got another delivery for you. But usually the last half an hour, nothing comes over. But there's been times that one's come over at 2:59. Yes, you heard that right. 2:59. 1 minute later, and I wouldn't have to go back to work. That's it. That has happened quite a few times. But I was like, screw it. I want to get home and cross stitch. If I have to go back, I'll go back. But fingers crossed, I don't want to go back. I'm hoping not to have to go back. So I want to get home. John said he's going to clean the carpets. Yay. It's so mean to say, but life will be so much better when Bobo's not here. Because the dog won't go outside. So then he pees on the carpets. And then John has to clean the carpets. But he's old, he's stubborn, and he decides that he doesn't have to go outside anymore. And I know what everyone's screaming. Put him outside. Oh, trust me. We put him outside. He stays outside. He stays and he shakes at the door and looks all pitiful, but we don't let him back in until Toby's ready to come back in, because then he definitely had time to do his business. If Toby can do his business, and Toby does his business, and he has to go, he's hilarious. First he runs to the back corner, because that's where other doggies live. So he has to go say hi to them. Then he runs to the other corner and makes sure that the squirrels aren't in that corner, because that's where the squirrels like to come down. So there's usually a squirrel up on the wire. He has to bark at the squirrel, then he does his business, then he comes inside. But he has to go say hi to his friends, bark at the squirrel, and then does his business. So we let them in, and Bobo, right in front of us, will squat. It's like, are you serious? No. So he's just an old man set in his ways now, and that's what he wants to do, so that's what he's gonna do. He don't listen no more or nothing. Bobo used to be trained. Bobo was so trained that I could walk down the sidewalk. I couldn't think what that thing was called. I was gonna say the side street. No, we wouldn't walk in the street. We'd walk on a sidewalk, and he wouldn't be on a leash. And I would stop, and he would stop. I take a step, he take a step. And if you said, Bobo, come, because, you know, sometimes I let him walk a little further in front of me, especially if he was on the trail or something. But right when you said, Bobo, stop, he would stop, turn around, and come back to us. He was a very trained dog. He would tell us when he wanted to go outside. Now he's like, screw the world, screw everyone. I'll do what I want. And it's constantly up and down, off the bed, all night long. And it's like, can we just have some peace, Bobo? Peace, Bobo? Yeah, I almost said peace, Popo. Oh, look at all that garbage. Oh, I gotta park here because Jonathan has to take the garbage out. Okay, so I'm gonna go do my crafty thing. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Good morning. Oh my God. Well, I just had a scare. My car wouldn't start. Well, okay, it would start, it wouldn't stay running. So I had to do that thing where you choke to death. No. Where you have to push on the gas pedal and lightly let up and see if it's going to stay running, and then if it starts to bog down is what we call it, push on the gas pedal. It stalled 5 times on me. I was like, if I flood this thing out, I'm going to be so mad. So now I gotta go to the gas station and put one of those thingies in the gas tank. And then I should be fine. There's probably a little water in my gas, or there's, I don't know, moisture or whatever you want to call it, or the gas line has a little blockage. I don't know. All I know is when that happens, I put that stuff in and then I'm good. So yay. But it is, oh my God, are you ready for this? Laura, are you ready for this? 15 degrees outside. I wonder what the feel like is. That's my car. Let's see what the actual weather temperature says. Who knows, my car could be saying really cold because it's really cold. It's been out here all day all by itself. No one to love on it. Okay. Feel like 9 degrees. Well, at least it's not in the minus. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. No, I said that wrong. The feels like, that's just bullshit. Someone called me. I have it on Do Not Disturb. Okay, so my mistake. So the feels like is 5 degrees, and it's 12 degrees out here. Did I say it was 12 degrees? I think so. I don't remember now. And I can't see what my steering wheel says because, or, well, behind my steering wheel, my car, because my steering wheel is at a awkward position right now. So. Got a little warmer in my car. Okay, so anyways, that's the weather, Laura. How do you like those apples? Does your 75 degrees feel a lot warmer now? Because 75 degrees here, we're in shorts and tank tops and trying to find a swimming pool. Because, yeah. 70 is our perfect temperature. You want a perfect day, 70 degrees. If it gets in the 80s, we're miserable. And if it hits the 90s, forget it. Don't even talk to us here in Michigan. You're gonna get your head chopped off unless we're in air conditioning. Oh gosh. So I got a lot done on my diamond painting, and good news, my elbow didn't start hurting until the last 20 drills that I put down, and I was like, okay, that's enough. Maybe 50 drills. Yeah. Which was good. I only had one little section. I was like, okay, I'm finishing this and then done. And then, you sit back and you look at it and you're like, oh, but look at that big color blocking section. I could just knock that out in 10 minutes. And I'm like, yeah. And then you could straighten your elbow a little bit more and then be in all that pain again, because it's healing now. So we don't want to push it. But I realized the other day that coloring aggravates it the most, and writing, because whenever I'm writing at work, oh my god, it kills. But what are you gonna do? You still have to work. And I've been trying not to lift packages on that arm too. So I got quite a bit of cross-stitching. Well, I did get a lot of cross-stitching, but we're talking about diamond painting right now. I need a drink. Oh, that's frozen. Let me grab the one that I brought with me today. Not the one that I left in here last night, because it's frozen. So anyways, I have, let's say we cut the diamond painting up in thirds, or in 3. I have 1/3 done, so now I need to get 2/3 done, which is not bad. Oh, that's so cold. What else was I gonna say? Oh, and then I cross-stitched. Oh my god, now I remember how much I loved cross-stitching. But I do not like back-stitching. So I'm going to try to find patterns that don't have back-stitching, because it's just tedious. Which, I mean, I love the organization, oh, we marked this part off, we marked this part off. But I get that with the cross-stitch too, so I don't need it double fold. And I think the biggest thing, sorry, I had to take another drink. The biggest thing that I can't stand, it's covering up my cross-stitch. Why have the freaking back stitch go over the cross stitch? It's driving me up a wall. But with this, you have to have the back stitch, because they're daisies, and it's to show the petals, but I don't like it. I really don't like it. So I did all the back stitching on one flower, and I'm almost done with another flower cross stitching it. And then I figured, because I just wanted to see how it looked, that's why I did the back stitching. I'm going to cross stitch all of it and then do the back stitching, which could kind of bite me in the ass, because who knows if I'll ever pick it up. I mean, right when I'm done with the last X, I need to do the back stitch, because if I put it down, I don't know if I'd ever pick it up to finish the back stitching. So yeah, I really need to find an app to read the cross-stitch patterns that I bought off of Etsy, and I was gifted one. Yay! An early Christmas gift. But because the designers aren't recognized, or they're not, I don't know. I forgot what it said, but I tried putting it in Pattern Keeper, and it says something about this artist isn't authorized yet. Go to our poll and pick, people you want to be able to whatever. It's like, you go on there and it's like, of course, heat is already, you know, all these things. And these are people who, this is just, it's Etsy. So, yeah, that artist is never going to be on there because he only had 2 patterns on his whole damn Etsy page. So, yeah, that guy's really going to be on Pattern Keeper? No. Which really pissed me off. So then I'm trying to find other things that is like Pattern Keeper apps, but I'm having no luck because I want to be able to highlight. Isn't that the whole point of doing it on your phone, is to be able to highlight and blah blah blah? So Sunday I spent about 2 hours Googling it and then YouTubing it, and it seems like all the people that are doing the tutorials on that are from the UK, and those aren't the apps that I can get. This one looked really cool, and when I typed it in, it's a totally different one, and it doesn't do what theirs did. So it was like, damn it. To do my research. I don't like doing research. Johnny's already been to the shop. He says it's very, very, very busy. I'm like, oh, great. Which, I mean, we want it to be very busy, but then I just want to be done before it gets dark. That's all I care about. Because there's nothing worse than delivering in the freaking dark. Can't believe my car wouldn't start this morning. I was freaking out. Because John had already left for work, so it's like, okay. But then I kept telling myself, okay, the last time you did this, John didn't even come out to help you. Which, in his defense, he didn't even hear that I was struggling. Because it's not like an old car where, you know, when you push on the gas, it goes, mine just goes, it's like this weird little high-pitched noise that hardly no one can hear. Not like the old cars where it's like, you know, mine goes, like, okay. And it's not that squeaky either. I just can't make the noise. I can make the old car noise, not the new car noise. But a lot of smoke came out of my tailpipe. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. All I know is, okay, so this is what I know about smoke and tailpipe. When I got pissed off on the expressway once, I gunned my gas pedal, and this big cloud of smoke came out of my exhaust pipe, and smoke just kept bellowing out of it, and I was scared that I broke something. And then I called John. I'm like, I don't know what I did to my car, but there's all this smoke coming out of it. He's like, what kind of smoke? I'm like, it's white. He's like, well, what did you do to do that? I'm like, I pushed on the gas pedal real fast to get past this asshole. He's like, okay. And I forgot what he said that I did, but I did something. He said, just give it a couple of miles, it'll go away. I'm like, oh, okay. And a couple of miles, it went away. And I'm like, oh. So I did something. I can't remember though what he told me I did. Which I guess it did the same thing when I was trying to keep it running because all that smoke came out. He said once in a while you need to clean that out anyways because it's buildup. Some kind of a buildup. I don't know. I was like, I thought I broke my car because I was pissed off. He's like, you didn't break your car. I'm like, okay. We are here. Yay. It took us a while to get here. Traffic was not... Oh, you get a little close, asshole. Okay. Let the day begin. Yay. No. Hello. Okay. It's Sunday. I don't know where the week went. And I didn't get much progress done. So, yeah. Here's Santa, though. Yay. I finished all of this in the last 2 lives that I had. And then I started here. I'm kind of like now just picking a color and just putting it on. So, like, I did all of his beard and part of his Santa suit in Miss Coffee's live. And then I was very tired and put this aside and never got back to it. But what I have been doing, I have a lot of progress to show you on this. Because as I was talking in one of the clips that you just got done watching, is I cannot color right now with my elbow being the way it is. Which is very sad because I love to color. Now that I do it. Okay, hold on. So let me get you out of the way. Oh, of course I'm using the bad elbow. So I can't color. And it hurts to diamond paint. But what doesn't hurt is to cross stitch. Isn't it cute? So, don't mind the grid. I was seeing if I wanted to work with a grid or not. But, okay, that was the dryer. Sorry about that. I'm not very happy. Oh, sorry, it's really late. I'm not really happy with the colors that they had picked out for the glass. I love the greenish, bluish, aqua glass, but I feel like my cross stitch is just washed away and you can't see it. And there's so many half stitches in here. I'm not a fan of half stitches. I'm really not. So, yeah. So I'm hoping to get this done by Christmas. Or Christmas Day. And kind of struggling with figuring some things out with cross stitch. Like, how am I supposed to know what size piece of cloth to buy on a pattern that I get off of Etsy, and the whole reading a PDF file off of your phone when it's not... Okay, so I have Pattern Keeper. I bought Pattern Keeper. I only bought 2 well, no, Miss Coffee bought me a Christmas present. And she got me this cute cross-stitch pattern. But I'm not going to show you guys it until January 1st when we start the Sassy Craft Along. Because it's kind of sassy, but it fits my channel perfectly. So it's like a win-win. And I already have my diamond painting picked for the Sassy Craft Along. So, of course, I'm going to be extra. I'm going to have a diamond painting. I'm going to have a cross stitch. And I'm going to have a coloring page because those are the 3 crafts that I do. So, yeah. But funny thing is I didn't think when I picked up cross stitching again. Because now, mind you, I was taught cross stitching when I was, what did I say, 12 years old? Might have been 13, but it was definitely my early teens. And I cross-stitched until I was 21 years old. And then I had my son, and I had a new baby, and a new husband, and I just didn't cross-stitch. I didn't craft whatsoever. Why do I keep doing the hands? So, and then I got that hand that I always hate that I hold the wood right here. I don't know. Okay, anyways. I am so tired, guys. I had to work all weekend long, and then tomorrow is going to be crazy, and then Tuesday is going to be crazy, and then Wednesday is Christmas. Yay. And I love Christmas because we just stay in our pajamas all day long and we're just a family. We don't go anywhere. No one comes over, and it's just us together. I don't know what my son's plans are. He can come and go whenever he wants. But the rest of us are just here, relaxing, doing what we want to do. Usually playing with our Christmas presents is what we do. Or we're sleeping, because the 2 weeks before Christmas is a nightmare. So, yeah. But where was I going with that? So, I don't know where I was going. I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, I hate when that happens. Oh, okay, yeah. So, Miss Coffee bought me the pattern. And first I bought a pattern and put it in Pattern Keeper, and I got the X. And then Miss Coffee bought me my pattern, and I put it in there, and I got the X. And it's because those, what does it say? Where's my phone? Here's my phone. Here, I'll bring it up. This is what I get. Where's Pattern Keeper? I moved it, so where are you? Where are you? Seriously, where's Pattern Keeper? Oh. No. It's on my tablet. Hold, please. Okay, so this is what I get. Okay, you can't see it anyways. So, see, there's the X. And then when I click on it, it comes up with that. So, meaning that the designer isn't approved, or what is it? I don't have my glasses on. The designer hasn't been authorized for the Pattern Keeper, but then you can go and you can vote on the people that you want to have do it. And of course, Hate is on there, and you know, all these ones that I don't know, but you always hear. I don't know how to pronounce it. Mirabilia. Yeah, there's all these ones, but what about the little guys on Etsy? They're never going to be on here. So I need to find a app to read the patterns on my tablet / phone. But I can't, let's see. Yeah. And then there's this one where it gives you a whole bunch of instructions. And I handed it to John and said, please figure this out. And then he had to go do something. He never figured it out. So I'm like really frustrated. And I mean, I can print them off. And if I don't get it figured out by January 1st, I am going to just print out my patterns, because I do have it in a format where I can just print it and do a hard card. God, my arms look awful that way. But I wanted to be able to use the phone and highlight and make it so much easier. But I mean, I can do it that way. I don't know. I'm just a little frustrated. But I love the gift. I'm not frustrated with Miss Coffee. No, not at all. Never. It's just, why can't technology work for me? I want it now. Okay, I'm whining. So anyway, me and Becca have decided that we are going to do the Harry Potter Stitch Along. And I got frustrated with that because I didn't know what size material to buy. And then I figured it out, and trying to buy it online, and that's a headache. So tomorrow I'm hoping that me and Becca have a little bit of time where we can run to our stitching store. Oh my gosh. Our LNS, I'm using stitching terms or floss tube terms. Yeah, this is crazy. But I found one that I drive by all the time. Never knew it was there. All I did was put LNS stores in my area and it popped up and I'm like, oh, you've been hiding there this whole time. So I can't wait to go there because I know if I go to Michael's, they're not going to have what I want. And I've been watching a lot of floss tube, and I'm thinking about doing floss tube too. I might go to the dark side. It's not the dark side, but you know, I don't know if I can get used to looking into the camera. But I want to show my cross stitch stuff, which I can do that here. I know that. And I'm not starting a new channel. No, it would be just my cross stitch where it's just focused on cross stitch will be floss tube. I'm not going to be doing diamond tube and all the other stuff because the diamond painting stuff is usually in here with the vlog. And I really don't do any whipping chats because I do the vlog and I don't have much to talk about after doing the vlog. So I feel like, do you guys really want to hear me answer tags? I don't know. I might do them, but especially after the new year because, or I might do stitch-alongs. But they would be named stitch-alongs or they would be named whip and chat for diamond painting. So if you don't like stitching, only watch diamond painting. But my name is Becky's Madness for Crafting. I never said I was just diamond painting. So, and I got what's in the pot. So, which, ooh, you guys are going to love tomorrow's What's in the Pot. It's one of our favorites. I know I say that all the time, but when it comes to winter time, this is what we eat. And I make it usually probably about 4 or 5 times in the winter. And what's really funny is then this is the first time I'm making it since, you know, winter. I forget how to do it. And then when I start doing it, it all comes back to me. So I messed up on one thing, but I tell you guys, do it this way, not that way. So, because I added the milk in the pot with the roux, and I like to add the roux into the pot and then add the milk. You'll see. You'll understand. So, not much things I can show you because that was it. The diamond painting and the stitching because I've been working my tail off. And, there's something else I was going to say. We're just really excited to go to our local LNS store tomorrow. And if they don't have it, then I'll go to Michael's. Or maybe I should go to Joann's. I don't know. I wonder if Joann's would have a better selection of cross-stitch stuff than Michael's. Because, I don't know. We'll see. I know we won't have time to do a lot of shopping, but my plan is, this is my plan. And I'm very disappointed too. Let's chit-chat a little here. We went out into the garage, and the garage is trashed because, yeah, it's full of Jonathan's, Becca's, my mom's stuff. Well, I was trying to get back, well, John, not me. John was trying to get back to the bins, and we think we know where the floss is, but there's no way we can get to it until the kids move out. So, it's a little disappointing. All that floss is just sitting out there. It's driving me up a wall. You don't understand how this is driving me up a wall. And it's too cold out there to pull everything out to get to it. But I really want to do it. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Yeah. So, but me and Becca are very excited to start the Harry Potter one. And oh my gosh, I taught Becca how to cross stitch Friday. No, it was really good. Hold on. I feel like I was going to choke. It's very helpful that she does plastic canvas. So she was like, this is just like plastic canvas. And I'm like, oh, really? I go, then when you, because she tried teaching me it like maybe 5 years ago. I'm like, when you tried teaching me it, I was like all frustrated. And she's like, because it's all half stitches, not full stitch. And I was like, oh, now I understand. So I'm like, why can't I do plastic canvas? Because I couldn't get the concept. Yeah, now I remember. It all came back to me. I'm like, oh yes, no, I don't want to do plastic canvas. But we made each other hearts. It was very cute. I think I put it on Instagram. Almost positive I put it on Instagram. Now I have that hanging by my bed too, which I love. And so she made the heart, and I said, sorry guys, I am exhausted. I'm going to keep yawning. I said to her, well, I have another pattern that you might be interested in. And she's like, yeah. I said, do you want to see if you can do it? She's like, sure, I'll give it a try. Well, oh, I can show you guys. It's, maybe, can I? I don't know. Files. Okay, so I'm going to do it so far away that you guys won't be able to really see it. But, yeah, no, you're not going to be able to see it. I guess it is a pattern, isn't it? Anyways, it's Pokemon. It's Bulbasaur, and you know I name them my own. Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. And it's their different stages of life. So she's all excited about that. She's already started. She almost has one of the generations done. And I'm like, damn, you even stitch fast. So I was asking her, I said, so do you want to do this with me? She's like, yeah. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. We're hoping tomorrow we can go to our L&S store and get the fabric and get all the floss that we need. Or at least some floss to start it, you know. So it just kills me. All that floss is sitting in the garage. And it's like, I know you're out there. You're buried somewhere. But now it's killing me too, because I don't remember if I did, I'm going to be very mad at myself. I think I threw away all the cross-stitch books and magazines. To give you an example of how many there were, you know the standard size of a TV tray? It would be over the TV tray. Yeah, it was a big pile. It was 30 years of collecting. It had to be like 30 years. Because it was my mom, it was my mom's collection. And then I added to it, but maybe it was 15 years. Maybe not 30, maybe 15 years. Yeah, because it was at least 10, I know that. Okay, it doesn't really matter, does it? I just don't know if that collection is out there or if I was in one of my cleaning and organizing modes and threw it all out. Because yes, that happens in this house. More than it should, really. But I can't help it. I don't like clutter. And it's driving me up a wall that I can't have space in this house. I can't. Everything's on top of everything. Oh, we're not going to go into that. It's just, I need my space. I need my room back. So, anyways, getting back to the positive. Isn't it cute? Now, okay, on camera, look at that. It really does show up good. You can see the glass really nice. So, there's one boo-boo in here. Well, it's 2 stitches. Can you pick it out? Because I think I disguised it very well. I don't think you can see it because I can't see it. And I know exactly where it's at. So, yeah. I stitched the wrong color somewhere, and I would have had to rip out a lot of this area. And I was like, nope. Just going over it with the right color. And I'll point it out, it's right there. Those 2 green stitches underneath it is yellow. You can't tell, can you? And if you can, I don't care. Because I was not ripping all that out. No. It's a little thing that I'm just doing to do. Now, if it was my Harry Potter one and I found a mistake, yes, I will rip that sucker out. But this is just flowers in a vase. It's not that serious to rip all that out. Really, it's not that serious. I keep telling myself that. That's not for you, that's for me. Telling myself it's not that serious. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys go. Shoot, this is probably over an hour now. I'm sorry, guys. And I feel like all I did was ramble in all the clips. I hope you enjoy, but if you don't, if I get thumbs down, I totally understand because I think this one is not one of my best vlogs. But anyways, see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Oh, where are you? This way.